Hey everybody, just doing a little live up here in Pocomoke City, Maryland, at Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, got nothing really to talk about specifically. Gonna be on my way to get some lottery tickets. Hey, here we go, Tom is here. Hey Tom, how you doing? And Average Girl is here. Hey, Infinite Moi, how you doing? Jesse and James, Jessica and James. I just came on this live like less than a minute ago, so you haven't missed anything. I'm not really here to do much, just pretty much. Hey Tara, how you doing? Just say hi to everybody. A lot of people have been asking me, do a live, when you gonna go live, so I figured I was up here. I'm gonna get some lottery tickets again. So drop by Dunkin' Donuts. They got the great Wi-Fi over here. Or there's actually another Wi-Fi that's around here, Xfinity account. And then they're like, just sign up for one. And I'm like, no, clicking no, I'm not signing up for it. Then they're like, hey, well, you can't use it. But then other times I come up here and it'll just automatically connect and log in without, asking to sign up or anything like that, or if you have an account. It's pretty weird. So if it drops me, it should just reconnect to the Dunkin' Donuts or whatever. Because I'm not going to use up all my anytime minutes. Anybody that's old knows what anytime minutes are. That was the old school, what we used to call the cell phone data. Back before they had unlimited data or whatever like that. So, what's everybody up to today? Anybody else playing the lottery? Get their tickets yet? If you wait till the last minute, the lines are going to be long. I go to this place where I shot the other video, the Keno video. It's a repair place, engine repair place, outboard motors, things like that. They repair, and there's usually nobody in there, but they have a Keno machine in there, and people come and play Keno in there. There's also, what I didn't show? I don't know if anybody knows. It's like horse racing in there, but it's not real horses, not like betting. It's like it's which is kind of weird, but it just has races every 3 minutes or 4 minutes or whatever, and you bet on the race, just like you would any other live horse racing. I never played it before. I don't know. It seems, I don't know. It's no different than playing the Keno. I mean, you're betting on numbers, horses. Can I? I don't know. It just seems odd to me. But there's people in there play, whatever. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm betting. If you bet on off-track betting, you're betting on horses that could be, 2,000 miles away or whatever. What's the difference? But yeah. So I'll go in there and grab some Mega Millions tickets. I don't know if anybody saw in the other Keno video and then the Mega Millions video, I did end up winning $8 at all those games. So I played like 23 bucks or something like that, $22 worth of tickets or something along those lines, and I won back 8. So that's a loss. Had the mega number in 2 games, and then I had the mega number, the mega ball, in 1 game with 1 additional number. Hey Jamie, how you doing? Okay, yeah, I saw you posted a video, Moi. I have to check that out. I'll check it out when I get home. I like to watch most of the videos on television, watch it on a big screen. So watch it through Xbox. So I'm here out with my little moose. Here it is. Okay, there we go. I like to take this around with me. I'll put it places and then take a picture with it. It's weird. Does anybody remember, what was that little cutout guy? Remember there was like a paper cutout guy that you could get online? It was like a little box paper guy. You would cut him out and you would take them with you all over. People did it all over the world. And would put them in places and take pictures of them. I can't remember, what the hell was that? What was the name of that thing? It was like Box Bob or yes, everybody calls me Moose, Tara. That's not just my YouTube name. No, I've been called Moose since I don't know, it's like 10 years old. People have been calling me Moose. It rhymes with my real name, Moose. So that's part of something big. So that it just goes along. It's always been my nickname. So yeah, it's Bruce. I'm not trying to hide it. I think I have it in my description, maybe in my about, maybe not. It's probably on my Twitter for sure. If anybody wants to follow me on the tweeters, I'm old ass white guy on the tweeters. All one word, old ass white guy. Yeah, somebody called me that once in a comment and said, oh, he's just some old ass white guy. I was like, you know what? I am some old ass white guy. Yes, Jesse and James, I am. I know I see you in Boston all the time, and I have not said anything. Even before we lost, I didn't say anything because I don't know how some people are crazy with the fanatics, you know, Boston versus New York, you know, hate Boston, hate New York. Of course, I hate Boston. Yes, I hate Boston. The Yankees wouldn't be the great team they are without Boston. And I think vice versa. If either team went away or whatever, it would be sad. You know, you gotta have, everybody's gotta have a rival. Darth Vader has to have a rival. You know, has to have the Jedis. The Jedis have to have Darth Vader, or else it's no, you know what I mean? There's no conflict. So, I mean, in Boston, they're gonna destroy these Brewers. These Brewers won't win a game. I mean, Boston was just a juggernaut this year. Forget about it. I mean, we had our chances against them and blew it. That game one was bad. We should have won that game one. Yes, New York. I don't care. New York could beat Darth Vader. That's fine. That's fine. You know, I'm old enough that I went to see the original Star Wars movies in the theater, and I rooted for Darth Vader, especially in the second movie, The Empire Strikes Back. That was the best movie ever. Are you kidding me? That was great. So, that's where I'm at, yes. And Tara's funny. Moose. So what else is going on? Anything? If I missed any comments, I'm sorry. I'll scroll back a little bit. Okay, I think I got everything. Yeah, I don't know if Infinite Moi knows Jamie or not. Maybe you do. Jamie has a channel. He's got a couple channels. Jamie's Life and Jamie Loves Candles, I think, is the other channel he has. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He does a lot of live videos and stuff with his friends or whatever. And things like that. And if anybody else doesn't know, Infinite Moi is Jesse and James. They're a couple They go around and play a lot of arcade videos, do a lot of arcades, play videos. And they're just getting into the live stream now stuff too, which they did a really nice live stream the other day. That was good. High quality, very good. Jamie's love for candles, that's what it is. I'm sorry, I knew it was something like Jamie loves candles. Yeah. So you can check that out. It's a beautiful day here today. God, it's like the mid 60s, sunny with a slight breeze. Oh man, yeah. I think this is the best time to come by this Dunkin' Donuts. It's not very busy. And there's a little dance studio. I think I've mentioned this before in the lives. There's like a little dance studio next to it here in this little strip mall. And the only thing is I feel weird because there's a lot of little young girls going in there, like teenage girls. And I'm like sitting there talking to myself or whatever, holding the camera, putting the camera up, and it's like, what are you doing? Take Moose on a photo shoot of the foliage. I take, what I'll do? Over to, pretty soon, I'm going to do a video of over at the wildlife refuge. That's only about, 6 miles or so from where I live. If you look at my video, the last Walking with Moose or Walk with Moose video, I showed where it was. I was right outside it. And I'll go over there. I have to renew my pass. I haven't renewed my pass to go over there. My yearly pass, it expired. And they've raised the fee on it. They've raised it, I think, to $45. It used to be $30. Now they've raised it to $45 a year, which is all right. I mean, there's a beach there and everything. You get, it's worth the money. I'm not going to say it's not worth the money. But it is quite more expensive now, from 30 to 45. But somebody told me that if you have a duck stamp, like a federal wildfowl hunting stamp that you can get at the post office or whatever, and I think that only costs like $28 or something like that, you can use that to get into the refuge, because it's a federal wildlife refuge or whatever. So I think I might look into doing that, because that's going to save money. I don't have to pay $45. I'll pay $28, which is cheaper than it used to be. I don't know how that works. And they give you a card, and you just showed your card when you entered into the park, and it was good for everybody in your car. But somebody told me that the federal stamp is only good for your person, that's kind of weird. So everybody in the car would have to have it? I don't know. That seems crazy. Which that would end up being more expensive. If I went over there with my wife or whatever, we'd each have to have it. That seems weird. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to check into it. Yeah, so maybe I'll take the moose over there then and do some pictures with the moose. You need coffee? I drank a bunch of coffee before I just came here. Before I went out. Go to Walmart to pick up a couple of things. And what kind of a video are you gonna do? A video on what? Seems like everybody's doing more live videos lately. A lot of the channels that I follow, they're like all doing live videos now. Like a lot of lives. I guess maybe it's easier. Sometimes you don't have to upload and you don't edit anything, you just let it roll. Just let it hang out there, whatever. I was gonna do record a video inside Walmart, um, in the clearance stuff, but there wasn't anything that was really of any decent value. So I didn't bother because I didn't buy anything, and I didn't really see anything that it was that like crazy deal. There was one thing that was cool. I don't know if you've seen in Walmart now, they have these, they have all the Halloween stuff out now, and a lot of it is starting to get marked down. There's like these big foam heads now that you could buy of like different, put on your shoulder. It looks like it's more for adults than kids, if you ask me, because the hole is huge. I mean, in all of them. Those were all marked down. They were originally like $30 and marked down to $15. So if anybody wants anything like that, go check your local Walmart. Oh, you got the okay to film at Dave and Busted's. Okay, cool. No restrictions at all, because some people saying they were restricted in certain games. That's going to be good. Awesome. We'll look for those videos. That'll be cool. I should do an arcade video. I should do one at right over here. There's a bowling alley. They have a little arcade bowling alley. Maybe I'll do a video there. I wonder if I could live stream it, because it's actually not far from here. I could see it from here actually. I might be able to use this same Wi-Fi to stream it on. Because I would just use my cellular data, but it's not that great for live streaming the cellular. Even though it's Verizon, it's not fast. It's not that fast, especially the upload, and that's what you really need. You need the upload. I mean, you need 3 megs or better. If you don't have 3 megs, it's going to look like garbage. And that's if it even works. Yes, I don't know what, I went in it years and years ago, that bowling alley, when I used to bowl more. Can't really bowl right now though, but I could do some arcade video games in there. I never thought about that. Leave a comment in the comments if you want to see Moose do an arcade video at the bowling alley. Play some video games, claw games, or whatever. Okay, Jamie. Thanks for coming by. So, how long have I been on this live? 19 minutes, it says. Now I got people starting to pull up next to me. They're gonna wonder what I'm doing here talking. This guy's pulling into the Dunkin' Donuts, already sipping a Dunkin' Donut cup. What's going on with that? Did he go through the drive-thru? And now he's just parking here to drink it? That's a possibility. Moose. How many people do I got in here? 5 people in here. This is mostly the people that I follow in the arcades. Oh, I'm almost 100? Yeah, I had like 90 something. I thought last time I looked. Tom, that'll be cool if I can get to 100. I mean, I've been posting a lot more stuff lately and going to people's lives or whatever and everything, and so I think, according to the YouTube studio, whatever, I've added like 30 people the past 28 days or whatever the window that they give you is. I think 28 days. I've added like 30. So, I mean, I'm never expecting this channel to, blow up big or anything, because my content is just scattered stuff. You have to be really focused on one thing if you want to like really grow a huge channel. Need to concentrate on one thing, which was never my intent of this channel. Mainly, I started this channel to, originally I posted just dumb stuff that I found on the internet or that I did myself, like a couple short little clips with really, early digital cameras that were just complete trash. The videos, if you look at them now. And so then I thought about, well, I'll just document, stuff going on in my life. I thought about just making a bunch of like videos of me talking, like to my future, my grandkids or great grandkids or whatever. Especially when I had like bad health going on, which my health isn't great now, but when I was in really, really bad health, I was like, well, I'm not going to be around too much longer. So I've created a few playlists. I probably need to narrow it down, a little more and focus some of the videos a little more in playlists, actually. I should start doing that before, all of these videos start getting out of hand, where it just becomes too random. So I was going to make these videos for my grandchildren. I have 3 grandkids now, and they all live far away, like about as far away from me as you possibly could get. I have 1 grandchild in Hawaii and 2 in Seattle, Washington area. So yeah, it's a good idea, Jesse and James. I would consider doing that, because I think about it now. There's no, I have no videos of like my mom. My mom died when I was 17. I have no video of her, none. I have some grainy, old, junky pictures. There's nothing. So I just think it would be cool, who knows, 20 years from now, I'll be dead probably. And, they can come back and look at grandpa or great grandpa and be like, wow, yeah, he was a jerk. So I don't know if Tom is asking where I am. I'm in Virginia. So yeah, I'm as far away from Hawaii as you can get, and Seattle pretty much, about as far away as you can get. They come this way to visit. They came last year. My youngest son did. Well, I'm living in Virginia now. I didn't live there. I grew up on Long Island. I've actually lived here now in Virginia though longer than I lived on Long Island. So I don't know, 22 away from Long Island. So I don't know. People that live around here, there's a ton of people that came from like New York and the Northeast, especially New York, that live around here. I mean, a lot. I run into them all the time. And the local people around here, like my wife, she was born and raised here her whole life, and her family been here for like 400 years or something like that. They call the people that moved here or whatever from New York or from other places, they call them come-heres. They're come-heres. I'm still a come-here. Even though I've been here for 30 years, I'm still a come-here. So so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go here. I still gotta go and what do you call it? Play lottery tickets. Or whatever else. Texas calls them transplants. Yeah. Texas is nice. I've been there once. I used to drive live seafood and ship live seafood. And I went there and bought crabs one time. A whole truckload of live crab. Huge crabs they have down there in Texas, in the Gulf. They don't taste as good as the ones from here, though. Just before I went live here, there was some people, they were arguing. Some woman was in a car, and she was driving around, following another car, and cursing the guy in the car. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Then she realized I was sitting here, and then she just clammed right up. Oh, what's going on in the chat? See the movie too? Yeah, seafood. The bomb. Into one of the refineries leak. Oh. What do you mean? It's seafood? Oh. The seafood gets ruined in the ocean if the refinery leaks. Yeah. Oh, hey, Joester. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by my live. Yeah, so I used to truck seafood all up and down the East Coast here. Mostly crabs, live seafood. It was an okay job. Got to see a lot of different people here and there. So. The Red Sox are going to win. I mean, there's no. I don't think that. I don't think the Dodgers will win one game. I doubt it. But you never know if they rig it to win a game. But I doubt they'll win a game. Okay, James, Jessica, tell Jessica I said hi. Thanks for dropping by. And I'm going to check out your video when I get home. Yeah, the Red Sox are too good. It pains me to say it. But then it also kind of gives me slight relief that the Yankees ended up losing to the eventual winners of it all. Yeah, you think actually that Dodgers are going to win 2 games? I don't know. Are you talking to me, Joester? The Yankees? I'm pretty sure I'm subbed to Tom. I'd have to look. I think so. I'll check and make sure. Oh, hey, kitten. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Just doing a live here about a lot of nothing. How many subs is that Tom got right now? $65, 66. So it's gonna be a little while. I have about 20 other YouTube accounts that I don't use. Yeah, there's the little dashboard moose kitten that I put in the little arcade couple video. I take it around with me everywhere pretty much. Little plastic moose. My wife gave this to me a long time ago, some years ago. Stick with the whole moose theme. Joe, I'm doing I went to Walmart quick, pick up a few things, and then I'm gonna go buy the Mega Millions tickets in a couple of minutes. That's up near here, and so I figured I'd stop by this Dunkin' Donuts and run off their Wi-Fi and do a live because the speed is really fast, and my speed at home is not that great. It's hit and miss. And the cellular speed is not so great either. So this is about 8 miles away from where I live. It's not far. So drop in here and do a live. Oh, it is now. What is it? What time is it? Is it after 3 or whatever? It looks like kids are getting out of school. So you got the soccer mom stopping in here. A bunch of SUVs rolling through here now with kids in them. So, yeah. Anything else? Anybody have any other questions or anything? Any questions for the moose, the little moose? Could ask me anything. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to answer it. And if I don't feel like answering it, I'll make up something. I'm pretty good at making up stuff. Busy now on the highway. Oh, it's not too noisy with the highway right here, is it? I'm in Virginia. These trucks are coming by a lot. I live in Virginia right now. I've lived for 20-something years in New York. Grew up in New York, born in New York. That's why you might hear my New York accent. But I'm happy here in Virginia. It's beautiful here, actually, where I live. I live close to the beach, only about a 3-minute drive to the beach, or a 5-minute drive to the Chesapeake Bay. The only thing is I'm really far away from like any kind of city. So the closest bigger city is like Norfolk, and that's like over an hour drive for me. Plus it's a $14 toll to get there. Or if I have to drive north, there's what do you call it? Salisbury, Maryland. I don't know if anybody knows where that is. Salisbury State University is there. It's not. I wouldn't call that a big city at all, but that's the closest, somewhat decent-sized city. And I'm getting a call. I'm declining the call. I don't know that number. Yeah, it's the toll is $14 because it's the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. I should make a video of that, but I mean, there's tons of videos on YouTube of it already. but it's 14 miles long, or 14 point something miles long. The bridge goes from the mainland of Virginia across the bay over here to the eastern shore. It has two tunnels in it for the ships out of Norfolk to pass over. You know, the Navy. It's quite a long bridge. That's why it's so expensive. Or if I could drive north Salisbury, which is not a big city, but then I'd have to drive even further north to get to Dover, which I guess would be the big. Yeah, it's $14 round trip if you come back in the same day. So in other words, if you pay going from east to west, you pay all the time. But if you come back in the same day, you can show your receipt that you're coming back in the same day. And it used to be free to come back, but I think now it's like $8 to come back. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's not cheap. That bridge is not cheap. I mean, plus, like I said, it's an hour away to get to Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Norfolk area. Like I said, North Salisbury, and then a little further north of that is Dover, Delaware. I don't even know if you want to call that a big city. That's not a big city, Dover. It's Delaware. I mean, there's not even 1 million people living in the whole state of Delaware. So I don't know how big Dover is. Probably half of them live in Dover, though. It's not a big city. But that's quite far for me, too. That's probably 2-hour drive to Dover. So, yeah, so I'm living in the middle of nowhere. Pretty much. What is YouTube Live Bingo, Tara? I have no idea what that is. Anybody know? I've thought about playing different games on here, on YouTube. I have a couple ideas. I thought about making a bingo game. Mr. Treasure Hunter does it live on Wednesday night. I don't think I know Mr. Treasure Hunter. Oh, Minnesota Treasure Hunter, MN Treasure Hunter. I don't think I know that channel. Huh. What do they do? How do you play the game? Sounds interesting. I'm up for playing games. He emails a bingo card, and you play that one bingo card weekly. And what are the is it like a regular standard bingo card with just numbers on it? And he does a live drawing, I guess. I gotcha. Years ago, I made a Game of Thrones bingo card that randomized. It had like 50 something pieces, different things that occur in the Game of Thrones, TV show, and it was just for fun. Just for people to, like, as they're watching the show, if certain things happened in the show. You just mark off your bingo card, and people would post, whether they got the bingo or not, or how close they were to blacking out the card, or something like that. All right, 6 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, it's interesting. I might take a look at that. I thought of making one for the arcade couple. A bingo thing, like I said, like the Game of Thrones. I really like the arcade couple. They're my favorite arcade YouTube channel, actually. I get a kick out of Ben and his dry humor. And then Annie, all her reactions all the time. The faces she makes are funny. I get a kick out of them. So I thought about making that. I don't know. I don't know how many people are interested in that. Just for fun. I think they might think that I'm getting too stalkerish, though. Because I at them on Twitter a lot. Or I'll make stupid GIFs of Auni doing something, or Ben, or whatever, from their video. I'll clip it, make a GIF. The ARC couple. Yeah. All right, how long am I on here? 42 minutes. Wow. It's a long time. There's nobody rewatching this. So who else is in here? 3 people watching. That's great. All right, any other questions? Just wanted to know what I'm doing. Yeah, Tara, Tom, and Joester. I have to check and make sure I'm subscribed to Tom's channel. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Is he posting stuff? Are you posting stuff, Tom? Are you making any videos? Oh, that might be why. I might have went to his channel and he doesn't have anything. He has no content, so what am I going to sub for? Well, I guess I could sub. It doesn't hurt. Because a lot of times I'll go and I'll look at somebody's channel, and if they don't post any content, I just don't bother subbing. Because it's a spot on what do you call it? The list. Subscriptions when I don't know if anybody looks at YouTube on the Xbox. I'm sure it's like this on any kind of TV, app on a television for YouTube. If the more things you're subscribed to, the longer that list is when you're trying to scroll down to get to a channel, and it becomes a huge pain in the neck. So especially like T would be the worst, because you know how many channels that are there that have the word "the" in the beginning. The this, the arcade couple, the whatever. It's totally crowded, the T on that list. So, and they don't let you sort it, any way or whatever on the Xbox app. You can't sort it, or you get the feed of the recently released videos, recent uploads or whatever. But sometimes I'm like, well, somebody might not have came up in the recent, but maybe they posted a video 2 or 3 days ago. So I'll start, looking on the television app. You have to scroll, and it's like, wow. I mean, I've got to scroll down through. I don't know how many channels I subscribe to. Now that's a good question. I think about 150, maybe 160, somewhere around there. And I probably need to delete some, because there are some that don't have any content, or they were shut down, by YouTube for whatever reason or not. Maybe they violated the whatever community guidelines too many times, or who knows. I don't know the reasons why. I mean, I got a community strike one time, and this made no sense to me at all. This was like a year ago, I guess, maybe, or maybe a year and a half ago. I posted a video of just me sitting in the truck like I am right now. It was at nighttime, and my wife went into Walmart to get something quick, and it was like late at night. It was like 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And so I just did a quick video, and I called it Walmart Park Confessions. I called it. And so I got an email from YouTube saying that most advertisers would not like to sponsor this content or whatever it said, so that we're going to leave it up, you know, that you'll be able to see it, but nobody else is going to see it. And I was like, well, what the hell? What did I say in it? So I'm rewatching the video. I was like, well, maybe I cursed or something in it. I don't know. But there was nothing in there. And later on now, just recently, in the past 6 months or so, I found out that if you put certain words in your title, they'll just give you a community strike for it. You can't put any kind of aggressive terms in your title. You can't put like death in your title, kill, hurt, punch, things like that. You cannot put those things in the title, or they'll either demonetize it, or they'll just say that it won't be viewable, because advertisers won't like it. So we're not going to put it up here for people to watch because we can't put an ad in it. So I don't know, it's totally weird. It makes no sense to me. I'm not sure how many strikes you get. I think it's within a certain amount of time, Tom. I think if you get like your 4 community strikes within 1 year or something, you can get I know they do restrictions, like they won't let you do any more lives. Like you can't do a live video. I think that's the first thing that they take away from you. So you can't post anything live. And then the next thing after that is, I think they'll take your channel, will not be searchable. And nobody can view your videos for a certain amount of days or months or something like that. I mean, I never had that happen to me, so, but I know that it goes like that. And then after that, they just totally take your content down. I think they'll give you like a certain amount of time to like download your own videos. And then after that, a certain amount of time passes, then they're like, bam, then there's nothing there no more. Now you can't even get to your content to download it, to save it or anything like that. I think that's my understanding anyway. That's what I've heard people talk about. But I was kind of foolish too. I should have monetized my channel before this whole, 1,000 subs, 4,000 hours of watch, before that went into effect. I should have, but I don't know if I would have been grandfathered in or not. Because, I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2006, when YouTube first started. Yeah. So I could have been monetized, early on. But I don't know if they would have took it away from me. They may have taken it away if you didn't meet the minimum requirements when they did this whole 1,000 sub things. When did that start? The beginning of this year? February or something sometime? Or I don't remember when it went into effect. Sometime around there. Okay, Tara. Thanks for coming by. I'm sure I'll see you later somewhere. Somebody's live or in the comments somewhere. Yeah, so, I don't know. I should have probably tried to monetize earlier than that. Back when I signed up for YouTube in 2006, I don't think Google owned it yet. I don't remember now. I don't remember when Google bought it. Did they buy it in 2008? No, it had to be before that. I don't know. Whatever. When I signed up for YouTube, you know, I wanted a youtube.com/moose. And there wasn't another channel on there, Moose, just plain Moose, that I saw when I searched. So they said you had to have at least 6 characters in your YouTube title. So I was like, well, frig, man, that blows. I mean, why can't I have just plain Moose? Nope, it had to be more than 5 characters. So I didn't even think about like doing like Moose underscore or Moose, you know, underscore Moose or whatever. I don't know. So I just came up with MOOSETUBE, which actually is not bad, actually. So that's the genesis of MOOSETUBE. There you go. You get the origin story. Yeah. You like Moose. Joe, you talking about me? Or are you talking about the channel? Or are you just talking about Moose in general? And a lot of people now you can't even get a / your name until you get a certain level of subs or whatever. But back when I signed up for it, everybody was / your name, youtube.com / whatever. Okay, yeah, MOOSETUBE. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't really explain what the channel is, though, which is not ideal, especially for trying to grow a bunch of subscribers. But there's a lot of channels that don't tell you what the channel is. You look at some of the biggest channels on YouTube, they don't really have a name that tells you, like Mr. Beast. That has nothing to do with anything. PewDiePie, what does that mean? Doesn't mean anything. So, I don't know. Wow, I'm on here for 54 minutes. This might be the longest video I ever posted. Ever. What else is there to talk about? Any other questions or anything? I think I'm going to get going pretty soon. I need to go. What time is it anyway? I don't even know what time it is. 3:30? Okay. Let me see. What else do I have to talk about? Anything? Tom and I have a playing YouTube name. Well, Tom, you have the... Tom has the... he's got the radio guy name. Tom Andrews. I mean, it's a total radio guy name. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, all of these DJs all did the double first name thing. Michaels was the biggest one. There was a million people named, you know, Joe Michaels, Alan Michaels, even women, Linda Michaels. I mean, the Michaels were just out of control. How many Michaels there were. Oh, who's here? Oh, Stephanie Chambers Daly. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? What's going on? I'm just doing a live about a lot of nothing in particular. Just out here at Dunkin' Donuts using their Wi-Fi, so I don't use up my anytime minutes. Yeah, so I was saying, oh, the radio guys. Yeah, everybody had the double names, double first names. I used to do some radio. I used to call in as the character on a show, a morning show. Oh, cool, Stephanie. Did you make a video of the crafting? Did you use dollar store stuff, Dollar Tree stuff? So that's what a lot of people do. They take little Dollar Tree things and craft them into something. Yeah, Stephanie's cool. She has a cool channel where she does her shopping at Dollar General and Dollar Tree and stuff. And you know, the deals she got, you know, if she did couponing or whatever. And she'll show you everything she got. And she has a cute little dog. What's the dog's name? Is the dog named Pebbles again? I can't remember now. I think the dog's name is Pebbles, I believe. It's a little Yorkie poo, I think. Yes, Pebbles, the Yorkie poo. Yeah, this dog's cute. Very cute. And Stephanie made a nice video the other day of the sunrise when she was driving. That was pretty good. That was cool. That sunrise was orange and pink or whatever. It was nice. I think where's Stephanie? Stephanie's down in Georgia, I think, right? I think she's down in Georgia. Yeah. Yeah, so you all can follow Stephanie. Who keeps calling me? Stephanie? Spam calls. I'm sick of it. This is like a little plastic, you know, moose figurine or whatever you want to call it. I like to take it around with me places. I'll put it places and take pictures with it. No, it's a little moose, not deer. See, my wife gave me this some years ago. And it's kind of like a little, I don't know, a token or whatever. I still can't remember. I don't know if Tom's been on the internet a long time. Tom, what did they call those little cutout box guys that you would print off the internet? You'd form it into a little man and you would take it places and take pictures with it. I can't remember the name of that. I want to say it was Charlie Box or Box Charlie or something like that. People did it all over the world. They were taking pictures, you know, with it in front of the pyramids and at Niagara Falls, and I don't know. It was all over the place. So this is my little printed box guy. I take a lot of pictures with it. So now I'm going to try and involve them more in the YouTubes. Why not? In the videos. I made the little short video that I put on Twitter. The arcade couple with the moose watching the video. A couple people got a kick out of it. All right, I'm over an hour now. Okay, Moose. I mean, okay, Stephanie, thanks for coming by. I look forward to your little DIY crafting. I'll check that out. All right, everybody. I'm going to get going now, too. I got to go buy these tickets or whatever. And I'm going to try and post the tickets. I'll do just like I did last time. I'm going to post the tickets right before the drawing. So I'll make the video of the tickets and then I'll post them right before the drawing. This way, if I become a billionaire, everybody will know. And I'm sure they'll probably start coming to my house to kidnap me. Because, you know, I'm stupid like that. They'll look me up and find out where I live and try and kidnap me. But I'll tell you right now, if I win that $1 billion, I'm immediately leaving the house, going to an undisclosed location. So, good luck trying to find me. All right. Oh, and if I win the $1 billion, I'm going to take a trip across the whole United States, and I'm going to visit like my favorite YouTube channel people that I like along the way, and do videos with them or whatever, if they let me, you know, if they want, which I think would be pretty cool. And I'm sure I'll get monetized by then, because if I win the $1 billion and I have the video on YouTube of the tickets, I mean, that's got to be worth it, you know, 20,000 subs maybe, I don't know, maybe more, maybe 50,000 subs, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching.